Shalom. Call halal Yahweh by Shem Awashai by Hashem Rakak. Double honors to the apostles and the elders. Salutations to all my fellow laborers doing this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more so than ever. To the scattered elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth, that be like unto the speckled bird, the Israelite foreigners. And to the Akwath that are listening and learning, to you I say Shalom. This is your brother Malcolm from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Chicago, coming at you with another lesson in truth. And yeah, on my way about, moving about, I opened up the group me and saw something in orders that Mayaka Allah Nagab had put in there about a second strand of the that stuff that had killed someone in the land of Israel, and that this was the second time they were infected, first with one strand, then with the other one, and then they died. And it just brought to mind that, you know, this very important prophecy. All right, and the prophecy is just waiting for this to come up. Salakia. Bear with me, I don't know what's going on. I got my electronic sword, and it just seems to have frozen. You know, number Satan. They mess with, it cut off my camera all the time. When the middle, almost every video I do, I have to do it 2 or 3 times, because for no reason at all, the camera would just shut off. You know. But here we go. Satan shall not prevail today, not this day. All right? But the prophecy says that when the Israelites go back to the land of Israel, they will dwell in safety alone. And clearly, when you look at all the military turmoil and the different military conflicts and threats, that prophecy is not being fulfilled because the people of the Lord are not there. And it's just plain and simple as that. This is Deuteronomy 33, and I'm going to start at 27. The point is in 28, but it says, the eternal power is thy refuge, and underneath are everlasting arms, and he shall thrust out the enemy before thee, and they shall say, destroy them. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon the land of corn and wine. Also his heavens shall drop down dew, and that's what's and that's not happening there. You know, they have to import trees to grow to there, and import everything. Nothing really grows there. You know, the place is completely depleted. All right, and then this part of the prophecy is happening for real, for the real children of Israel, and it says, happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by Yahweh, the shield of thy help, who is the sword of thy excellency, and thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places. All right? And we're treading upon their high places, and right now that's their lies, man. All right? This is one of the high places, and it's completely dead. You know, there's a few people out here that are walking around taking pictures and that sort of thing, but, you know, there will be no more concerts and free movies and that whole sort of thing like that would happen right here on this place in front of you. You know, yeah, a lot of celebrities came and performed here, the Chicago Symphony, you know, different artists, different entertainments, and then they would do this these free movies in the park. You know, there would be families out here, and people come out here with their blankets and their, you know, and their picnic baskets, you know, young lovers, even of the alphabet sort. I mean, it was all manner of partying and mirth going on here, and the mirth is dead, man. The mirth is dead. But let me grab one more scripture. All right? And that's, I believe it's in Ezekiel, the 35th chapter. Well, that wasn't what I was looking for, but that's a good one. I think it's in 36. I think I may read that one anyway, though. Let me just check. Yeah, so let me go back to 35. Ezekiel 35 and 5, and it reads, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time when their iniquity had an end. All right, and basically when slavery ended, the hatred and the sword came harder against us, because you got to think about it. And then when we were building up this place for free, when our brothers were building up this place for free on my stolen land, on our stolen land, we were valuable. But after, they were done with us, then they wanted to just, put us to the sword, and they did. All right? And that's what's going on now. And not only to us, but even to their own kind. That's why 140,000 women are out of work as of a couple days ago. All right? Because now the citizens are useless eaters, and the new system that they're ushering in, there's no need for, and more than half the schools are not are closed, because there's no need to educate your children. All right? Because the traditional education is no longer needed. Traditional way of life is no longer needed, because traditional life is gone forever. There's a new system being ushered in. All right? And they're preparing the people for that. But, like the scripture says, when they're about to fill their belly, then certain destruction is going to come. And there's a lot of military movement and things going on in and around America right now. So who knows what's going to happen. But just keep your eyes open, all the way up for the next 8 days up until this inauguration. But anyway, it says, therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou now, since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So now the sword of Esau, of Mount Seir, they're going to turn the sword on one another now, with the separation of these parties, and the left against the right, and the Democrats versus the Republicans, and everything that's in between, right? Because you got these diehard patriots that want to keep Babylon going the way it was, and then you got the deep state, or whatever you want to call them, that want to usher in a new system, and they're going to meet in the bloody middle, man. All right? That's where we are, and that's where we're headed. So let's jump to matter of fact, we'll go to Lamentation. This is Lamentation 4 and 20. Actually 21. All right? Because look, I'm going to pan the camera. You see, the eagles are out here. Well, that's the Northern Kingdom family right there. But right here, you got some eagles that are just chilling, having hot tea and coffee, chilling on the lawn, just hanging out. And the days, and the ones that live over there in that little high-rise community over there, that's almost like a little gated community, because once you drive off into it, they kind of know who belongs there and who doesn't. That's private parks off over there in the midst of those buildings down there on the end. Little private shopping and everything over there. All right? So, like E always says, man, when they ask me what am I supposed to do, I always tell them, hey, do you. Do Mount Seir shit. Be gay, do your drugs, do your coke, do your lines, your alcohol, your oids, do all that, man. Because your time, live it up with what time, well, what time and what little freedom that you have left, man. But this is Lamentations 4 and 21, and it reads, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. All right, and they have been made naked because they've been exposed. The world, even though they're in denial, the world knows who Edom is now. Okay, that's why they're moving forward so vigorously with their plans. All right, The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion, and he will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sin. So time is real short, you know. And I've said it, and I'm going to say it again. The days are here, and the days are coming where it's going to be a very bad thing to be an Edomite. All right? It's been good. You had a good run. Enjoy it, because those days are coming about. They're actually here. It's going to be a very bad thing to be an Edomite. Call halal Yahweh Ba'Shem Abashai Ba'Shem Rakakwadash Wa Abba Babal Shalom Kwam Yasharala.